Master as my towards the end of the weather, and then when we're back in Stanley, we just put it up and put the stays on. That's my way of thinking at the moment. So hopefully happy days. Yeah, good test when we head out to the West Island at the end of March for a week's break. We're going to take both our stations and take the DS Commander and the Buddy Pole. So we're going to do a spot of operating from a new grid square right that way. But while I got you there, a question I was asked Kev, and it just because it's appearing in the front of the face right now. How I see a lot of the members, G8AMC members, have a picture of the G8AMC band with their full sign on. Where can you download that, or can you?
Yeah, I can get one of those made for you. I'll speak to Anne.
So you guys get to watch me put this antenna together. I haven't said too much, I'll narrate it later on. Or I'll add some narration to everything. Not quite sure how this all goes, but there's really no directions for this, so I'm just kind of winging it. But it's a video. This is a MJF1868 scanner antenna that apparently works pretty well as a transmitter. So that's what I'm doing. I have two cameras going, that's why I'm kind of doing things a little weird. I have the top piece done, just about. I'm not going to put the center feed on it. I'll have to get a wrench to tighten these down, but this is how you put it together. And then pick up these rods, and now I have to screw these bottom pieces in. It's starting to look like a giant porcupine. Now, according to the guy that I talked to, oh shoot, these are bent a little bit, but I don't think that matters. I don't blame my wife. We went to the antique store yesterday. She bought some stuff. Oh wow. It really did get bent. That's a bummer. No, it's not the end of the world. So as you can see, I'm screwing everything in because I'm a man and we don't read directions. At least not on purpose. Now supposedly, when finish this antenna. The SWR on it is supposed to be pretty close to perfect. My only problem is I have no idea how to hook up the cable to this thing. It comes with 50 feet of cable. Hey cat. Psst. One of my cats has decided that she likes what she sees. Oh, I can't do that. I guess I'll have to go upright with this. So, I know you can't see my face. Well, you can see some of my face, but whatever, you'll have to deal with that. Kitty. Ooh, ooh, and my watch is stuck. And I think what I do after I'm done is I just pretend like I know what I'm doing, even though I don't. So I have a bunch of other things I have to deal with. I have this bag, and you can hear my cat, and she's doing weird stuff. Okay, and there you have it. I've put it all together. You can't see the whole thing, and I have my camera set to the widest angle, but geez, I wonder if there's something missing. There's no place to screw the coax into. You know what? I bet there is. Son of a gun. Well, that's kind of a drag. Oh. Well, anyway. And then you just put, I think you can see the top piece anyway, and you just slide that in, and that's a done antenna. So, I know the one camera's running, but the good one, even though the top is not quite, that's done. Alright, I'm gonna stop the camera and we'll try it again in a bit. Okay everybody, this is the antenna. I've got it, as you can see, put pretty well together. I'm just putting the radial arms on now. I've already tightened this piece up. That gave me a little difficulty. I had to adjust it because this piece down here, if you put it too low, it gets in the way of the radial, so you had to move it down. It's just an aluminum pipe, and I'm going to use tie wraps because that's the right thing to do. But I'm going to use a package of tie wraps to put it around this pole, and that's going to secure it for a while. If not, just maybe temporarily for a bit, until we get into a little more permanent structure. So here you go. Here's another part of the whole game. Also, when you put these radials on, use sorry, I'm looking through my viewfinder, but oh, there we go. When you put these on, do them one at a time and give yourself some space, because if you try to tighten them down afterwards, it's kind of a nightmare. As you can see, I just put a little divot in the aluminum. It's no big deal, it's just a pole, but just give yourself some room to do it as you're putting them all in. And then when I get the whole antenna put together, I'll give you another look. I'm not quite sure. I think it's a 10-foot pole, but I'm not 100% sure. But it's up in the air. It's a wire for my dipole running by. And I have a little drip loop in it, which I think you're supposed to do, but I'm not sure. I have it coax taped up. It's probably a bad angle, but you can see it. Zip tied to the fence post because that's the best way to do things. And now I just have my cords all over my trailer, and I'm gonna plug that in shortly. So stay tuned. Alrighty, boys and girls, this is the finished product. She's up. Now that dipole you see in the background, I'm gonna go fix that, but in the meantime, she's up. Hope you enjoyed this, although I might not be done yet.